Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm the Mythic. Of course, you saw the name, the Mythic Gamer. It is me, and today I'm going to be talking to you about one game. I'm going to be talking to you about Assassin's Creed Mirage. Oh my god. So, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Assassin's Creed Mirage is an upcoming action-adventure game developed by Ubisoft Bordeaux and published by Ubisoft. It will be the 13th major installment in the Assassin's Creed series and the successor to 2020's Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So yes, the main character is Basim or Basim. No, I believe it's Basim, and it will be taking place in Baghdad, exactly in 861 AC. That stands for after Christ, but I believe you know that. Okay, so let's talk about the game, right? Assassin's Creed Valhalla was not a huge success. Now maybe it sold well, I do not know if it sold well or not, but among the Assassin's Creed fans, Valhalla was not taken well. It was not accepted, as an Assassin's Creed game. Why? Because Vikings? Like, what do Vikings have to do with an Assassin's Creed game? Now, one thing I don't understand Ubisoft is like, it's almost as if sometimes, they put taps in their ears, they just blind their eyesight, and they refuse to see what their fans are seeking for. They refuse to hear what the fans are asking for. Fans have been asking for years now for an original OG Assassin's Creed game, like Assassin's Creed when there was Ezio, the Brotherhood games, even Assassin's Creed Unity, the last real Assassin's Creed game to a lot of people. So when they finally announced Assassin's Creed Mirage, I've been reading the comments, online, and a lot of people seem to be excited. They're like, yes, finally we're going back to the original Assassin's Creed style, stealth. Stealth is coming back, parkour is coming back, and in a big way. And even the developers are happy about that. You can see that they are saying they are going back to the roots. But on the other hand, there's people that are concerned about the gameplay. How is the gameplay going to look? Is the gameplay going to improve from how it was in Assassin's Creed Valhalla? I saw a couple of people that were complaining, during the Summer Game Fest, that Ubisoft were not particularly showing the gameplay of Assassin's Creed Mirage, they were only showing stealth. Is that because the gameplay isn't what fans are going to be happy about? That is why maybe they're not showing much gameplay. Because in this game there's going to be a lot of stealth. Like, they asked the developer, one of these IGN interviewers asked the developer if it's possible to basically play the game only killing in stealthy ways, and the developer, or well, someone from that is developing the game said yes, it's actually possible to kill all your enemies with only stealth. It's possible. Now, I am interested in the game, but I'm not fully committed into buying it and playing it. And why do I say that? Because from what I saw from the trailers, from the gameplay trailers during the Ubisoft Summer Game Fest, now the soundtrack, oh my god, when I heard it, I was shocked. I was amazed. It's hard to describe. Pause. Since it's hard to describe, let me just go ahead and play the clip for you to watch.
Thank you so much.
Come on. There he is! Stop him! No!
I felt this joy inside of me. The soundtrack was beautiful, mamma mia. Mwah. The soundtrack was art in its purest form. The kind of music that I can keep listening to over and over and over again. And listening to that kind of music when you're playing a particular game that is just an amazing experience as a gamer. You know, that's the best thing that you can ask as a gamer. You know, the right gameplay with the right soundtrack. Now, what did not convince me, on the other hand, oh my god, have you guys seen the characters? No. I'm going to make sure that as I'm saying this, you're seeing how stale the characters look. How PS1, no, okay, come on. How PS2 looking the characters look. I'm not going to exaggerate. They don't look like PS1 characters, but they look like early PS3 characters or late PS2 characters. You know, they do no. The definition of detail in their faces is bad. I don't say disgusting, but it's bad. There's lack of definition. They look stale as they are moving. The movements don't look fluid. The voice acting is okay. This is not it. The soundtrack can look good as it can be as amazing as it wants. You know, the whole Assassin's Creed game is cool because I like the fact that it's happening in Baghdad. Baghdad, a very cool country, a Muslim country. I just love when they're talking, you know, in I love when they're talking in Arab. Oh my goodness, did you just say Arab instead of Arabic? Oh my God, Jesus is Lord.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah.
So what do I like about this game? I like the location. It's in Baghdad. I love that it's in Baghdad. I love the language that they're speaking in Arab, you know. I love the music. I love the fact that we are going back to the roots, you know. So more stealth, more parkour, and he actually looks like an Assassin's Creed character. For goodness sake, he's not a Viking. He's an assassin, for God crying out loud. And the story looks interesting. And one thing that I value in a game is the story. If I'm playing a game and the game has a story, the story better be good. If it's a fighting game, okay, the story can be trash, I don't care, but the fighting has to be good, right? But if you're a story-based game, you have to give me a good story. And the story in Assassin's Creed Mirage seems interesting. So we have Basim, who was actually one of the main characters in the last game, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but in this game he's actually the protagonist, and his full name is Basim Ibn Ishak. Basim is a street thief who will learn to fight for a cause larger than himself. Yes, you heard me right. By becoming a hidden one under the tutelage of his mentor Roshan. Now, what do I mean by hidden one? I mean that he's going to become an assassin and he's going to be killing people in the shadows, people that are in control, bad people. So yes, I'm excited for the story, I'm excited for the soundtrack, but I'm not excited for how the characters look. Now, the gameplay that we saw at Summer Game Fest was not final, but at this point, I mean, I don't expect them to go back on their characters and redefine them before the game comes out in October. Because yes, the game is coming out on the 12th of October 2023 this year. So that leaves me wondering if there's enough time to, you know, put those characters back in the oven, bake them a little more so they can look more credible, you know, while I'm looking at them, while I'm playing the game. I mean, playing the game is a big word because I'm surely not buying it day one and I don't know if I'm buying it at all. So, you know, I have to see the reviews first. I have to see some more gameplay, you know, to see if they redefine anything or not. But I don't think that they have redefined those characters. Those characters are unbaked, and unbaked they're going to remain, sadly, I believe. So, yes, would I advise you to buy the game? Now, if you're not a big graphics guy, and honestly, I'm also not a big graphics guy, but nah, the characters will not look that well. If you don't care about how, you know, out of touch the characters look, then fine, you can actually buy the game. Advise you to buy the game. But if you think that this is going to be a bummer as much as it is for me, even though I don't know if it's such a big bummer for me that I wouldn't buy the game, then do not buy the game if you think that you can be bothered by it. But maybe it's just me. I once again, I was reading those golden comments because I keep referencing these comments, so I have to call them golden by now. I was reading the comments. I wasn't the only one feeling thinking that the characters did not look all right, you know. So yes, that is my take on Assassin's Creed. Generally, if I have to be objective, do I advise you to buy the game? Yes, buy the game. It seems like it's going to be fun. It's going to go back to the roots. If you're an Assassin's Creed fan, you 100% have to buy the game. If you're not an Assassin's Creed fan, I would advise you to look at more gameplays, you know, for you to be convinced. But honestly, yes, I advise you to buy the game. I think the game is going to be a good experience for a gamer generally. Most people are going to enjoy it. And who doesn't enjoy it is either going to be because, one, you can't get over the fact that the characters don't look that real, like I can't. Or number two, maybe you're not going to like the gameplay. Because there's also that matter. Now, I don't know anything about gameplay, not gameplay, because I've not played the last... Guys, the last Assassin's Creed game that I played was Assassin's Creed 3. Do you know when that came out? That came out like over 10 years ago. Yes, you're old. I'm also old. Actually, I'm not. I'm like 22. But yeah, time is flying. Okay, and don't even fact check me. I don't know if it came out 10 years ago. Roughly though, I would say yes. I think it came out 10 years ago. Yes, time flies. So guys, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe, and yes, this is a format that I'm trying out, you know. I'm going to be talking about games that, because I feel like I have a duty in this world to advise people on what is right and what is wrong. So I said, you know what, let me talk about Assassin's Creed. Should people buy it or should people stay away from it? And the judgment at the end of this video is, I think you should buy it, but I'm going to give an 80% on it. I'm 80% sure that this is going to be a good game. I'm 80% sure that you should buy it, but I still have to see some more gameplay. So that is the video. Thank you for watching, guys. Stay blessed.